Hi everyone and welcome back to my more important analysis videos on Wednesday 21st of December with me, Rich Pro Market Analyst at Antec Markets, looking at cable. Cable is on the drift lower and it tested and just marginally broke below 23.30 yesterday, 23.11. Bounced into that, but just, again it's putting pressure on it. I mean, I've been thinking that this support is going to come under pressure, and it is indeed coming under pressure. Now the actual low of the support is 22.97, which was that low in mid-November, and I think that's going to come under pressure, and I think if that gets broken, I think you're back at the lows of this range, 2080, the key lows that we had back in October. So I think that ultimately, if you had a close below 2030, that is going to be putting the pressure on, and I think it's going to be seeing further downside potential. But you sort of look at the momentum indicators now; they are now sort of increasingly correctively configured. RSI has dropped below 40, just marginally below 40, but ultimately it is below 40, and sort of below the levels that was being supported in the mid 40s during November. Stochastics are negatively configured, falling away. MACD lines have crossed lower, although they are still above neutral. But I think a move below 23.30 would ultimately sort of drag these momentum indicators into negative territory. Here we see the hourly chart where you failed. Again, I say this, failed to get back above 25.15 as the resistance. Posted a sort of a higher low, arguably at 24.27. And the momentum indicators all bearishly configured on the hourly. RSI underneath 60, failing at mid-50s. Again, MACD lines crossing lower around neutral. Again, seemingly crossing lower. Stochastics falling. So it's all sort of putting pressure on the supports, and I think it's going to continue. So continue to sell into strength, I think, on cable. It doesn't look great, and I think it's going to probably now come back, possibly if you do get a close below 23.30, to retest the range lows at 20.80. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you